Okay, so the last part that I want to look at today is the equation of a line. So this is another formula that you need to use quite a bit. So for today, we are just going to really have a quick look at what exactly the equation of a line means, and we're going to look at one of the formulas that we can use. So the equation of a line really tells us how the x and the y, the relationship, I suppose, between the x and the y. So if you take a look at this line here, this linear line, you can see that in every instance, the x coordinate, which here is 1, and the y coordinate, which here is 4, will add together to give us 5. Okay, so 2 plus 3 is 5, 3 plus 2 is 5, 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 plus 0 is 5. And if we continue on down here, this will be minus 1 and 6, that's 5. This will be minus 2 and 7, that's 5, and so on. So in this particular line, the equation of the line is x plus y is equal to 5, because the two coordinates will always equal 5. Sorry, I skipped on a bit too fast there. Okay, so I'm not going to go through all this in huge detail. I just really want to show you how to use this formula here. So we can use this formula here, y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1, when we know the slope of the line and when we have a point on the line. So if we are given any point on the line and we know what the slope is, we can from that find out what the equation of that line is. And so let's take a look at how we do that. Okay, so I'm just going to run through a few examples to show you how to use this formula. So to begin with, I always write my formula down. Okay, so y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So we are asked to find the equation of the line through minus 2, 3 with the slope 4. Okay, so this is what we have. So in this case, m is equal to 4, the slope is equal to 4, and our point that we're given is minus 2, 3. So we're going to label these, as we always do, as x1, y1, and then it's just a case of substitution with this formula. So we leave y as it is, and we say y minus y1, which is 3. So y minus 3 is equal to m, which is 4, times x minus x1. So minus 2. And again, whenever you have a minus coordinate, put it inside a bracket. So that's going to give us y minus 3 is equal to 4 times x minus 2, which is plus 2. Okay, so we're going to go ahead then and expand our brackets. So y minus 3 is equal to 4x plus 8. Now, you want to put this in the formula where you have your x's first, followed by your y's, followed by your number on its own. So this is written, this is the way they might sometimes say, write it in this form. But what it means is put your x's first, then put your y's in there, and then put any numbers and put it all equal to 0. So let's have a look. We want to start with the 4x. So we'll say, okay, well that's 4x, and then we want to follow with the y. So to put the y after the x, we're going to subtract y from both sides here, which means I need to subtract y here. So that's going to give me minus y. So I've done my y part now. And then I want that to be followed by ordinary numbers. So I have plus 8 on this side. I have 3 here. So to have, I'm going to add 3 there and add 3 there. So this, because I've subtracted y there and I've added 3 there, this side is now equal to 0. So I'm just going to put the 0 on this side now. Okay, I've just flipped that over. And now I have it nearly like this. I have my x's, then I have my y's, and then I have my numbers. I just need to group these two guys together here. So that's going to give me 4x minus y is equal to, plus 11. Plus 11 is equal to 0. So the equation of that line with slope 4 and with these two coordinates is 4x minus y plus 11 is equal to 0. Okay, so that is how we use that little slope formula. A little bit more tricky when you have a fraction as the slope. But I think for now, if you can even just practice doing this one, that would be good enough for now. Okay.